So, fathers matter. Watch your mouth. You wouldn't even be here without a man. So, why is it trendy to dishonor the very root of, of your existence? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Freedom of Speech on the Dime with your girl, Pleasure Time. Lately, I've seen a lot of reckless, ignorant posts. Like, no wonder Father's Day is in Pride Month because all y'all are a bunch of bitches. Okay. Now that's the most foolish thing you could ever let come out of your mouth or post on your social media. Every single person walking this earth came through the seed of a man. That's a biological, a spiritual, and divine truth. It takes a man and a woman to create life, period. Now we all know who's the giver of it. So y'all can connect all y'all want. And if he ain't want y'all to have none, y'all still not gonna produce none. So this isn't about being anti anything. This is about recognizing the deliberate attack on masculinity, fatherhood, and divine order. Okay. And the sad part is we're helping. We're helping it happen. We're laughing at the memes and we're reposting the jokes, and you trash good men like it's cute, but it's not. It's dangerous. Let's rewind back to the Tower of Babel, Genesis 11, for those who want to follow. Humanity was once united. And what did God do? He confused our languages, dividing us. Then over time, the world divided us by race and culture, and now even by sex and gender identity. We don't see males and females anymore. We just see black versus white, gay versus straight, man versus woman, and it's all designed to keep us hating each other. Can't you see the game that they're playing? Y'all scream independent, but some of you have three, six, nine kids by five different men and turn around to degrade the very gender that gave you those kids. And before you clap back, nobody wiped you. So ask yourself, who was the real problem? Let me tell you what God said. It is not good for a man to be alone. I will make you a helpmeet. Genesis 2:18. Okay? So if you think you can do it on your own, then you're not calling me a liar. You're calling God a liar, not me. Okay? So it's not about silencing your feelings. It's about thinking before you post and understanding that the seeds that you're planting, you got sons, you got brothers, you got fathers, you got uncles. Those disrespectful posts you're talking about them too. Don't think that you're excluding them because your homegirl, your homeboy who's amen your post, yeah, they know about your brother or someone probably then dated some of your family, so they feel about that post how you feel, but that may not be how you see your folks. So social media clout doesn't cancel spiritual law. Every seed that you sow will grow. And baby, it's harvest season. So I'm gonna need for y'all to get y'all act in order. Because most of the men, they already taking the men. Look at your statistics. Look at how many men are being shot and killed and murdered daily. You know? Look at your number to the men who are incarcerated worldwide compared to women. Oh, y'all know I can't find a good man. Oh, they so hard to be found because you're constantly degrading them and tearing them down. That's why. That's why you can't find one. And it says nothing about a woman finding a man in the Bible anyway. It says that he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. So that's your problem. You want to be treated like a woman, but you keep acting like the man. So why they want to match they can't match your energy because you supposed to be a feminine, soft, gentle. I ain't say coward and punkish because your help me means that that's the person that's supposed to be making you equal. That's your equal help right there. When you two find each other. So you still need to honor fatherhood regardless of how you feel about your daddy, your baby daddy, the men that you've seen in your life. That's your perspective. You know? You're gonna have to respect how you think you got here. Respect me and speak life, not ignorance. Because one day you gonna reap what you tweeted. So thanks for staying there with me until this far. You know, you guys, it's a really emotional topic for me because it is, Father's Day month, but my fathers are still alive, so it's Father's Day every day that I can celebrate my fathers, my uncles, my brothers that are fathers, my friends that are fathers. So if you're only taking that one day to celebrate someone, then you're missing it anyway. So share this with someone. Stop being disrespectful. We're supposed to be uplifting each other, but every time we get an opportunity, we'll tweet back some ignorance or we'll share some ignorance. Sometimes, why don't you write yourself a diary, you know? And that way you can go back and laugh at yourself later about some of the stuff you thought about posting. Because I know a lot of you just living in the moment. You're living in emotions. You're not thinking about that. But you still want Mr. Right to come and sweep you off your feet, don't you? How can they do that when they all bitches? Who would want some bitch to come and sweep them off their feet? You see how that makes no sense? So is you gay? Or do you want the man? Like, make up your mind. I'm not the one confused here. Until next time. Bye-bye.